is the morning of January 2nd. I just woke up brewing some coffee, and today I'm gonna be doing a little movie marathon, something I do most years. I'm going to watch all of the Lord of the Rings movies today, and I'm going to be working on Needs No Paint while I do that. So I wanted to take a little video, explain what I'm doing, show you here where I'm starting today. This will be a little different than what you've seen in my most recent video. I have completed most of this little tail feather, completed this as well. So today I'll be stitching one of these columns to come down here and get into some more tail feathers down here. So today we are starting at 90.05% complete, which is 75,455 stitches. I have 8,340 stitches left on this piece. If you feel like pausing the video right now and dropping a comment below to let me know your estimate of how many stitches you think I can do, go ahead and do that. I just asked my husband Neil, and he said 2,800 stitches, and then he changed it to 6,000 stitches, so he's really not too sure. These are half crosses, 2/1 half cross. So if you feel like putting a guess in, go ahead and do that. And I am going to be watching one Flosstube video before my movie marathon starts. So Sheldon and Stitches, I saw, just posted their first Flosstube video. So we've been following each other on Instagram for a while. So I want to check that out before I get into my movie marathon. So all 3 Lord of the Rings movies plus one Flosstube video. How many stitches do you think that's going to be? Check in with you later. Okay, here is where I am after watching Sheldon's amazing Flosstube video. Definitely go check it out. We've been following each other on Instagram for a while. Yeah, so it's cool to see all of his whips. I just did this little 10 by 10 square while I was watching that video, so that was 112 stitches so far. All right, I will check back in maybe after Fellowship of the Ring. I just stitched 428 stitches during Fellowship of the Ring, and you can see I've made my way down this column. So far today, it's a total of 540 stitches, and I've got 2 movies to go. We'll check in. I think I'm going to take a little tiny break, eat some food, and then get to the 2 towers. I'll check in with you after that. Lady, I don't know if you can hear her wagging her tail, but it's getting close to her dinner time, so she's starting to get excited whenever I adjust or start talking. Here's what my stitching looks like after the 2 towers. And I've got one more movie to go. So I've done a total of 792 stitches now. I forgot to do the math for how many stitches that was that I did during 2 towers. 252 is the number of stitches. It's getting less because I'm starting to get down into some more of this sort of wispy hair business. And that goes a lot slower. There's a lot more confetti than this kind of section here. So that gives you a good example of something that I've talked about in my videos before, how much longer those wispy hairs are taking me. and that's the reason that I'm going to be leaving most of this, I think, till towards the end, so that I have some of that fun, easy stitching at the end, and it's not all just this stuff. So yeah, 792 stitches for the first 2 movies, and 1 more to go. Definitely need to take a little break here and at least feed Lady. Yes. Are you hungry? Anyway, we'll check back again after the last movie. All right, here's where I ended up after Return of the King. I managed to put in 298 stitches during that last movie. That is a total of 1,090 stitches. I find that this looks pretty similar to what it looked like before Two Towers, but I have filled in a little more here and extended this. I also extended this feather, and I extended this little wispy bit. So today, and on top of that, I did this one 10 by 10 column all the way down here. So yeah, that is a full day of stitching on this piece. I had been hoping to have this finished by the end of 2024. Obviously that didn't happen, but I should be able to get it done in January, so not too bad. So we are now at 91.35% on this. I've stitched 76,545 stitches on it. Yeah, just a little over 1,000 stitches today.